Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are back for some more Deca Dence, this being episode 3. Previous episode, man, was just a whole lot to take in. They flipped the series on its head, like I've been saying. And with doing that, though, you have to say that this is kind of or think that this is a big risk that they're taking. We know this is an original and all that, but usually shows will do something like this. They'll have a twist. I know shows have had twists early on that flips the whole series on its head, but usually most series will have like a twist, like either like midway or towards the end of the series. You know what I'm saying? So this series is doing it in like episode 2, so it's kind of a big risk they're taking here, and I'm really curious, obviously, to see kind of where we go from here, what happens from here. Obviously, the big thing right now is that Natsume apparently is dead, is a bug, and Kaburagi is supposed to take care of these bugs, but obviously he don't want to. It's not to me, so he don't want to, get rid of this bug. So we'll see what happens though with it. I'm really curious, like I said, to see what happens with the series as we go along, especially with what we had dropped on us in episode 2. So yeah, guys, let's get into this episode. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're gonna hop into it in 3, 2, 1, play. Which, I mean, we see obviously Natsume alive, so like she's not dead, but it's a bug. So it's like that's a bug in itself that she's alive walking around, which apparently she's dead. So it's like, what? Playback. There's her dad and her. Okay. Okay, so we're going to see maybe more so what happened here? More of this? Yeah, because I don't think we ever saw what happened after this. Her heart stopped. Jeez. Okay, she's up again, breathing again. This is where her chip malfunctioned. Okay, okay, so that's where the bug, came in. Because they revived her? Okay. So yeah, she's still alive, technically, but her dying for, I guess, a couple seconds there, or however long it was, is what caused the malfunction. But yeah, there's so much to talk about with the previous episode. Like, I feel like we could talk about it for a while and kind of theorize. That's what's awesome about originals, though, because we have no clue. Like, you know, I was calling them kind of like alien life forms or other. There, it's another kind of being, obviously, some kind of certain beings that it's like this corporation, pretty much, that kind of formed what we have here. It's literally like kind of like entertainment, like almost like a game, or like I was calling it their own gaming sort of playground. But it is a pretty unique concept, right? Like it's like what the kids have been taught in school. What Natsume and the others have been taught in school is kind of a lie. Like there's a lot they can do with this. I know, like the resources, the Gadol resources, like all kinds of things they can kind of do with it. But I wonder, like, when Natsume, if Kaburagi kind of tells her, Natsume learns kind of everything that's going on, how that, what she's gonna think about that, or there's so much I could do with it, so much that could happen. We're getting you out there. She kind of stuttered there, but remember though, Kaburagi was like so insistent on not letting her get out here and trade or anything like that. But now look what we're doing. And we know Kaburagi apparently is like best of the best. He up there in the ranks from what we saw. And she's like, eh. The Gadol's barrier zones. He just grabs her like that and throws her out. She floating? Oh, this is how Kabarori generally fights. Is kind of floating or flying like this. Okay, so these are how they actually. This is how they actually do that. We didn't really know how they did that. How they fly around and all like this. All-purpose energy source. Very important. Very important resource. Okay. Okay. That's pretty fascinating, actually. So from fighting Gadol, like obviously that's what makes up the Gadol. So while you're fighting, you're getting refueled as well if you're low from Gadol because of the energy source or whatever. Let's see ya. Let's see ya. Yeah, she. Damn. She's just along for the ride right now. She has a lot to get used to. You hear her? She's like, ah. Man. Every time Kabaragi's out here doing this, it's just like such a spectacle to watch. You know how he moves around, how he moves so quickly, like with these tanks and the way he attacks, man. And you see, the source going into their tanks. I'm really actually into that. How that works. Your time to shine again. You can't just be laying here like this, right? Oh, it's just a tutorial zone. Okay. Yeah, he didn't tell her that though. Oh, that transition though. He's worried about her. Doesn't want her to. Probably doesn't want her friend to get killed. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Just to say she can't fight with that arm though. Like I know she's kind of looking out for her, but I feel like they could probably do something cool with her arm. Honestly, I would not be surprised if they did do something like that. Honestly, like give her some crazy kind of equipment or attachment or weapon with her arm. More training. As always, I love her expressions, man. Some of her reactions are just priceless. Are we getting somewhere? Are we getting somewhere? Is it still? Obviously, she still has a lot to get used to, but what you're doing in the first place is crazy. My God, you see that comparison? That difference. And yeah, she's the one. I when we saw her fighting, I was like, I need more. I need more of her. She's something else. That's a Natsume we want. That's a Natsume we like. She's so freaking hilarious, dude. Her belly. Did you see how big her belly was right there? Kaguragi's working with her though in full, like kind of showing her the ropes, putting her through everything that she needs to know and needs to be able to do. So she has just some of the cutest, like funniest reaction faces, man. Like you could probably use so many of Natsume's like expressions for just memes, right? To reply to someone and use what her expression. She's had an expression for everything. She's put in the work though. You gotta appreciate it. Gotta respect it. Nice little training montage here. Yeah, she's getting used to it. She's getting used to it. Okay, see, look where we're at now. Nice. Oh, she's getting somewhere. She's starting to progress. Never fails. Never fails. Nope. You haven't been really looking. He's been helping her. He's been helping the bug. This is probably a bug that someone else found. Scrapped. Is to maintain order. What? What the heck? But in that time, he's been training Natsume. He's been helping. Well, who is a bug? So really, he should have obviously been trying to take care of her already. But obviously, we know he's not going to do that. Corporations of global influence develop their own cyborgs. Solid Quake. I think that's the name of the corporation that kind of runs everything, right? Giant dome on this continent. Colossal entertainment facility, Deca Dence. like I said, this is just something like I don't think I've ever saw before. Like this kind of concept, you know. There's probably a lot of secrets still. I would say probably a lot of things we Kaburagi probably doesn't even know, but obviously that we don't know, or that who knows what surprises or things are in store for us, you know. not not great on pipe, dog. I pipe is pretty ugly. I'm gonna be honest. No. Uh oh. Kaburagi and two bugs. Oh, okay. It's just crapping everywhere. Did we know that pipe was a bug? I don't know if they said pipe was a bug yet, but if they didn't, then there you go. Oh, that's what he was looking at before he was rudely interrupted. Because he was kind of observing something and then he got interrupted. You haven't been taking care of bugs. Oh, those are the, her one friend that said something and then that asshole chick. Okay. Like we in the slums or something now. You better stay close to the man. Look at pipe, bro. She hit it instantly. I don't even think. Oh, I was about to say he didn't even say a word to him. Wait, they left pipe in here. That's probably not good. What the hell's going on in there? See, yeah, they're definitely gonna do something with it. It's a weapon. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now she's not like kind of restricted, because there's some things like with that arm, obviously, that she's kind of restricted from doing. But yeah, I figured this was gonna happen. You get some kind of a attachment or way to use that arm. Please don't tell me they forgot pipe. Like I don't see pipe. Pipe has to be in the back or something. Please, where's pipe? Okay, pipes here. Pipes here. Okay. Jeez. The hell's going on? Pipe! Pipe! No, I said you're ugly, but pipe. We can't lose pipe. Yeah, what did this though? It was like an earthquake or like something. Oh. Okay. Huge army of Gadol. 45. No large ones though, but I mean 45, decent amount. You know what escaped? Is he talking about pipe? Meanwhile, pipe. Oh, well, this is bad. This is bad. This is really bad. So obviously that guy's, helping out Kaburagi. Yeah, he's on a car. You're on foot. Yeah, that guy he was talking to, obviously, kind of looking out for Kaburagi or keeping that on the low about pipe. This is when he first met Pipe. Uh, he saw Pipe's will to live. He wanted to live. He wanted to exist, right? He didn't. We kept him. He saw Pipe trying his hardest. Jeez. Wow, look at that. So yeah, you have two bugs here on this scene in the middle of this battle. In this world or in this whatever's going on, like when bugs are involved, probably some crazy shit could happen, like unexpected things. So I mean, you got Pipe here, you got Natsume, two bugs, in this battle that's going on between the Gadol right now and obviously us. Um, so I wonder what I feel like something unexpected or something, maybe a surprise might happen here because there's two bugs here, right? We'll see though. But yeah, this is another solid episode. I gotta say, I know some of you guys said you guys dropped the series, and I could kind of see why. Like because what we had in the previous episode definitely was a little kind of goofy, right? With like the avatars and like just kind of how goofy it looked in general, right? Like I said, but there is a lot here. There is a lot here for maybe as goofy as that comes across. Kind of what they can do with this, or where they could go with this in terms of just like obviously like the whole thing with the resources and with the higher ups and possibly what could be going on with that, right? Like I was saying, questioning before, I was talking about before, like there's probably a whole lot we don't know, even that Kaburagi probably doesn't know about kind of what's going on here. So I feel like there's still a lot of possibilities with this, and I do like the whole concept of just like with this game or whatever it is that's going on here, right? That Natsume someone who is a bug, technically, Pipe, the impact that they could probably have or on this what's going on right now or just in general with things, and Kaburagi keeping these bugs because he could have got rid of Natsume, could have got rid of Pipe, but he's kind of going against the system, going against what he's supposed to do because of the kind of things they are. Well, the kind of person that Natsume is, and Pipe, I was just saying, right? Like, he saw Pipe's kind of desire or will to want to survive or exist still. Pipe, breaking out of the Gadol, meat or whatever, the Gadol. It was just, yeah, it was Gadol meat or just the stuff that they clean or whatever. Pipe was breaking out of that, trying his hardest to exist. So I think that's why Kaburagi really took in Pipe, seeing that kind of desire, even though it's Pipe, right? Even though Pipe's not like a human or just a normal person or whatever you'd want to say. It's kind of interesting. It is, but it is a risk that also Kaburagi is taking because obviously, like I said, he's going against the system, and some crazy unexpected stuff probably could happen with these bugs being on the battlefield here in Pipe and Natsume. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I feel like there's still a lot obviously they can do with this series. We're kind of seeing a little bit of it, but I feel like even more so there's a whole lot they can do with this. So yeah, guys, let me know what you all thought of this episode. I thought this is another solid one. That Natsume training, the training montage, a lot of her reactions. She's getting the hang of it though. She's getting the hang of it though. You gotta love to see that. So we got some more world building as well. Really briefly there, it was about midway through the episode. So I feel like this episode kind of had a bit of everything, but I feel potentially next episode-ish, next episode or two, maybe something crazy unexpected could happen because we got these bugs on the battlefield. So we'll see what happens, guys. Let me know what you all thought of this episode of Deca Dence. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.